Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
We're live. Hi, everybody.
Hello, Gloucester.
We are inside the Igloo. Mile marker 1, Patrick Hurd, one of the best GMs in the business, invited us over here, and
it's really comfortable in here.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
IGLOO Igloo.
And we brought Scotty for spelling people.
Alrighty
The
then.
hearing impaired, Scotty is going to.
Scotty was the spelling bee champ in
Yes.
Gloucester, 1902.
You don't even know it.
And it doesn't show it.
there you go. It's about 31 degrees outside, and I would say it's about 76 degrees inside.
It's going to be about time to take your fleece and your jackets off soon.
Yeah, and it's windy outside too.
Very windy, and nothing's moving.
It's not shaking. It's not rattling. It's not, except the hot air that's inside the tent.
There's a lot of hot air inside this.
Are you saying something, dear?
Hi, Felicia.
I had chili for lunch,
Oh, no.
and that
That could be a
that's the
problem.
heat source.
That could be a problem.
I'm telling you, that's the
boy.
heat source. That's part of the heat source.
Felicia's with us right now. There's 41 people with us right now.
41.
Holy man, that's quite a few. Can we get a sound check and a visual check? Let us know how the stream is.
My stream still isn't all that good.
Yeah, but
You keep telling me to check my stream.
Check your stream.
check.
Charlie, and how's Christian stream?
Oh,
Jesus.
I'm not seeing on camera.
She's behind the scene like Peg Bundy with the.
She does have the leopard skin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
she
now.
wasn't going to be on.
Yeah, exactly.
And that goes back to, does your face mask actually resemble your
I
undergarments?
just shared it, Joe.
Thank you, Sasha.
You're welcome. And there's 16 people.
And if you,
You know what? There's
And I
there's
think
people on my Facebook feed. So
Yeah.
there's Joe Higgins may think it's only 14, but there's Good Morning Gloucester has it. It's on my personal Facebook feed. It's also on YouTube,
Got it.
and it's also on Periscope.
I have one thing to say. Good morning, Gloucester. Around the world.
Look,
we're getting good
That's what it
reviews
is.
on the
It's around
sound.
the world.
We're getting good reviews on
Yeah.
the sound.
and if you share today's podcast, you can see more of that leopard.
Is that tonight's prize?
that's tonight's prize.
Leopard skin by
Charlie.
Charlie.
I wouldn't
Charlie,
give that
that
up.
jacket is
Not give that up.
I'm
The
not
jacket's
giving it up.
fleece as
And
well.
there's
isn't it?
Hannah.
It's fleece. Cozy.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's the winter punch.
Oh, the winter punch. Look at that. And
Okay,
the
so-
the igloo even has Hannah. Say hello to the world.
Not
Come
over,
around,
not
yes.
over the laptop.
There you
And
go.
I From the Bachelorette 47.
Oh, I don't know. There's the salty dog for you, sir.
Salty dog.
Salty dog.
Salty
Salty
dog.
dog.
Cozy dog.
I mean,
Wait a minute.
What am I drinking?
That is the winter punch.
Winter punch.
Winter
Remind
punch.
us.
There's golden rum in it, port, lime juice, bitters, and pineapple juice.
Oh, nice. It's healthy. So it's very healthy.
Exactly.
It
It's
has
still
pineapple.
full, so take a look at it.
Looks like a wine on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Patrick Hurd, the GM, is going to join us momentarily, and we're going to talk about all the particulars about these structures and how they came to be, and what the latest is. Today is Wayne the Mailman.
Oh,
Wayne the mailman, happy birthday.
Happy
buddy.
birthday,
Happy
Wayne.
Happy birthday, Wayne the
Can I do
mailman.
that? We won't get blocked off.
Wayne, Wayne, I left
Can I
a
sing it?
pineapple in my mailbox for you for his birthday. Did you get it?
He'll see a hedonism Jamaica 2021.
Upside down pineapple.
Upside down pineapple.
I sat it up.
Hey now.
Right away. Is he on?
Birthday
Is
to
Wayne
you.
Wayne,
I don't
I don't know
know.
yet.
Can't
Like we
tell
didn't,
yet.
we didn't put that we're going to be on, but
Right.
a lot of people will be. Hey, happy New Year to Bill Powell. Happy Ollie Pett, nice to see you. Joe Higgins, nice to see you.
Nicole, we miss you.
Joe Higgins,
Nicole,
wailing and tailing.
Amy Heisler. What was that?
Heisler, that's our daughter.
I know.
Oh.
Hi, babe.
You have no
Oh,
ground.
so Amy, this is brilliant. Amy, thank you for bringing this up.
Oh,
So she's watching it she's streaming it on her 65-inch TV.
Oh.
Scooty
How
Boo
does
Boo-
Dad look at 65 inches?
Coney,
I don't. Wouldn't you like that?
Yeah.
little fat?
Chris, you look taller. You look taller, Chris. 65.
65 inches.
What did you just say to Amy?
Is he in the Guinness book? 65 inches? Johnny
Oh.
Johnny Holmes is only 42.
He coils it up. He coils
Maybe it wasn't a good idea to.
Like the fingernails.
No, it's Aladdin.
Amy, it's nice to hear from you. I'm holding a. I know it doesn't seem appropriate right now.
That's all fire.
I
Can
was
we
like,
can we talk about the
Okay,
Bang Bang
yeah.
shrimp for a second?
yeah,
we,
let's
we ordered
do-
we ordered some Bang Bang shrimp as an appetizer. It's a
Let's do
must. It's a
I'm not
must
sure
try
this
here
is
in my
doing
mind.
any favors for the
Yeah, but
shrimp.
that is not piping plover shrimp.
Yeah,
It is not.
it is not, but these are very, very yummy.
All right, can I have it back?
Of
please? I'm
course.
starving.
I only spit on it. That's all right.
Oh, God.
No
And
worries.
there's Hannah. Hannah's back.
I'm back.
She's very efficient.
Okay, this is the ceviche wheels made for me.
Oh! All right, let's
Has-
finish Chef Jimmy.
Yep,
Yeah.
mango, avocado,
What's this?
lime, and Peruvian roasted corn.
The chef here is Wheels.
Well,
Oh,
Joe, you know more
So
about
what
Wheels.
is this?
Watch out.
what? Yeah.
I made ceviche.
Oh, there's like
Okay.
juice
Yeah.
ready to come out.
I'm gonna try to get it in here.
Joe, what's Wheels?
There we
name?
go.
Give him a shout out, the chef here at
do we know what
Chef
this
Wheels,
dish is?
legendary Chef
It's
Wheels.
ceviche, so it has avocado, mango, lime juice, Peruvian roasted
And
corn.
here he is.
Wow.
This is our guy, Patrick
the
Hurd.
GM, the
We
man
just,
of
we
the
just called you the most illustrious GM in the business. Just so you know. Pop on.
Okay. I'll take it.
Of course it is.
Look at that.
Hey,
juice.
that's
Oh
my-
my gosh.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your source.
We are.
Yes, I love that.
Daddy, this is yours.
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
Oh, all
So you're
right.
gonna make the
wait, hold-
presentation.
Okay,
so
so-
hold on, Patrick. As you're coming in with this wonderful beverage, it's a hot beverage. It's and I've been told about this ahead of time, but if you would tell the viewers, it's a double.
It's a homemade 4-pepper tequila with double hot chocolate, and then a handshaken whipped cream on top with a little bit of cayenne and brown sugar.
Oh.
So this has been about 6 to 7 days in the waiting process since I've been told about this. And I said that's what I want to feature on the podcast tonight, and you made it happen. So let's give it a whirl.
There we go. The taste test.
He's gonna come up with whipped cream in his nose.
Fun request.
Oh.
I aim to please.
Oh.
I have to tell you something. I've never had I've had a lot of beverages, a lot of adult beverages.
That's the rumor.
This beverage actually holds up to expectations. So
Chocolate.
what are the 4 peppers you put in the tequila?
We do a jalapeno, a sweet bell, a banana pepper, and a
Oh
habanero pepper.
gosh! Wow.
Yeah.
And I
Put
gotta
them
tell
in a
you,
big vat, let them sit. They'll sit for about 24 hours before we go.
the first taste of that, the double hot chocolate. The kicker on the back end is the spice with the tequila.
Nice.
And it's not that much of a kicker. I mean, there's enough to let you know it's there and present, but not enough to say I will not order another one of those.
Well, I hope not.
No,
Yeah.
it's
But
great.
then that really cold cream on top really
Yeah,
kinda evens it out.
and my nose.
That was the part. Yeah, that
It's
was
the
the
Guy
part.
Fieri of adult beverage review.
I'm gonna have another sip right now for this.
Here we go.
For the viewers, just
So Patrick, this is phenomenal. We
Wow.
were just talking about how it's about 31 degrees outside and about 74 degrees cozy inside here. Unaffected. It's windy out. Wouldn't know it by being inside here. The decor is awesome. I mean, you just guys are knocking it out of the park.
They really work well. They really do. And it truly is, the igloo effect. So, the way that the Eskimos built their igloos was, a little cold air came in from the bottom
Yeah.
and then went up out of a little vent in the top, and that's what we've got. So we're on a deck that's open below, so there's natural cold air coming up from the deck boards, but there's a rug underneath that, so it kind of goes on the outside, goes up, goes out the vent, and so there's constantly air moving.
nice.
So it's always fresh, but it's not enough that it keeps it from getting cold or keeps it from staying warm.
I'm very
And
comfortable.
they've been really well received. We have, we've served, probably over 1,000 people so far this season.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
and we have
Wow.
not had a
That's great.
single cold complaint.
That is great.
And you started off with 4.
Start
And
off
now
with
you
4.
have what, 6?
Start with 4. Built the 5th. Sold out. Built the 6th. Sold out. And we just built 2 more. So we're going live with 8 tomorrow.
So what's the
Wow, that is
capacity of
great.
each igloo?
Breaking news.
6.
Six
Six,
is
yeah.
capacity. Okay, all right. And let the record state that there is 6 people in this igloo this evening, practicing safety, just to show you how comfortable it can be.
Yep.
And the temperature and everybody enjoying themselves with
There's
6
plenty of
people.
room,
Now,
plenty of space too.
yeah.
And the view. The
The
view
view,
is great.
Gloucester High School, the Annisquam River.
See lights on the river? Yeah, it's awesome.
Patrick, what's the process if somebody wants to reserve one of these that has no idea they want to come to your place at the mile marker in the igloo? How do they go about that?
Just call us at mile marker 1. The receptionist will answer. They'll take all your information and get them in. We do highly recommend the reservations. If by chance you come in the morning, say 8 o'clock, there's a good chance that you can get a walk-in. But after 10 o'clock, they're pretty much sold out.
Yeah.
There is a $30 fee for the igloo that gets put on your bill at the end of the night.
Basically $5 a head.
Basically $5 a head.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a non-issue.
Unless-
Non-issue.
And then
If you're worried about the $30, don't even show up.
No, that's a
No,
good
but-
point. That's a good point. Yeah.
I agree.
and then we serve the regular menu. So full breakfast, full lunch, and full dinner.
That's great.
And of course, full cocktail. So
Full cocktail, that's for sure, yeah.
Cocktail.
And everything that you can get inside, you can get out here.
everything.
Yeah. No, this is an absolute no-brainer. And I mean, they're sold out. I mean, you have to get. So we just put a link on the Facebook page. Thank you, Pat, for doing that. So you can click on that link and reserve us a time slot. Is that correct?
You can click on that link, and it'll bring you to how to make the
How to
reservation.
make a reservation.
But we have an online reservation, Open Table. Open Table can get you. You can put the reservation in and request an igloo. But the best way to do it is to call us directly.
Call directly.
Open Table doesn't have enough specifics to get you to lock into
Right.
it actually.
Can you give us the number and Pat will put it in right now?
Would you believe I don't have a number?
That's
Well, I can look. I'll look it up
He's a
quick.
very
I will look it up
busy
quick.
individual.
I will look it up
That's
quick.
bad. What did you call me?
Yeah.
The absent-minded
No.
general manager?
I'm in sales and I
I don't know my home number. So
No,
that's-
exactly.
That's nothing wrong with
no,
it.
that's classic. I was once
That
asked,
is class.
how,
That's
how
a
do I
classic.
call your call center, the customer service line? And I'm like, you know what? Good question. I've never called it. So
Yeah.
that's,
I noticed that your menus, you have to go online.
Feels a little
It's
bit like
recommended
Yes.
to go online and check it. They cut down the paper and all that stuff.
Right. So
Yeah, QR codes.
the QR code. So with the COVID, so we're not passing menus back and forth between different customers, and we were going through so many reams of paper.
Oh,
so many
so
reams
wasteful,
of paper.
yeah.
Because every person's paper would go in the trash, and I'm not exaggerating when I say we went through over 1,000 reams of paper this summer. So the QR code is really simple. You point your camera hit it, boom, menu comes up and it's right there. It's super easy.
It is easy.
Speaking of the menu, I saw a meatball
salad.
Yeah, tell everybody about the meatball
Well,
salad.
it's really just a great, really nice, soft Italian meatball. Beautiful marinara over the top of it, and it sits on top of one of our house salads. So the idea kind of came up with from sitting around Sunday dinner, and you know how your sauce ends up in your salad, and at the end of the night, but you actually, that's almost for me what became the most enjoyable part of the meal. I just kind of loved it, and I found myself as a kid kind of pushing it around, getting my sauce into my salad. So came up with this idea, and I decided to bring it live, and it's been really well received. You know, I mean, I think everybody looks at it and kind of does the puppy head. But
a puppy head, I never heard that one.
I love that.
But once they eat it, it's a reorder.
I think it's been known if you eat the meatball salad, you go home and watch, Bill Murray and Meatballs or something.
It's raining meatballs.
Classic.
Yeah.
1980s.
Brings you right there.
So Pat, what are you eating right now?
Yeah, Pat. What did you sneak?
Pat's
Just like
pounding it down.
So this is a special we just put on today, but I'm hoping that it's going to make the real menu. So this is a fresh local haddock just came in this afternoon. It's this haddock ceviche, so it's marinated in a little bit of lime juice, then pineapple juice, with some cilantro,
for the focus.
Peruvian corn.
Peruvian corn. That's Peruvian corn.
Yeah.
It's very good.
And now your chefs that are here, they come up with these recipes and they put them forth for your menu and stuff. How long have you chefs been with you?
Well, Chris Wheeler is our chef, and he's a great guy. I believe Chris predates me. I think Chris has been here for about 4 years now. He was over at the Rudder for many years and made a reputation there. Great guy, really, really easy to work with, level-headed. He's not one of those guys that throws pans around. And he and I toss ideas around very well. You know, so he's receptive to ideas. And today I said, let's play with this, and he and I were side by side. He's chopping, we're dicing, we're talking, and we came up with this. So it's really
great.
It's really
I've seen them on your website. With Drew Dominic on Drew's Lobster Boat, and he's holding up the lobster. So when you're down there, you bring in fresh lobster here, right from the boats, right out of the ocean.
95% of all the lobster we serve here comes right off our own boat.
Wow.
And the other 5% comes from this guy on Sunday mornings.
Boy.
Nice.
Yeah, take care of the guys. Yeah. No, that's great.
And I just saw a group leave the igloo next to us, and one of your staff members was in there disinfecting the whole
entire
thing.
thing.
The entire thing.
Yeah.
Like, and she even sprayed the doorknob. I mean,
I think that's all built into the reservation. I know you have to.
It is, yeah.
You have some time built in because people call in and saying, "Can I have 6:15?"
Yeah,
and I know
good
you have
point.
to say
Good
we
point.
have to check it. So
So we allow a 20-minute time lapse in between each one, and literally we're monitoring it because the state wants us to have people only in here 90 minutes. So we have to watch that to begin with. But then it's okay, they're gone, go. And literally, we've got really great little misters with a hydrogen peroxide disinfectant mist, and we just go everywhere and then give it a wipe and let it sit and give it a wipe. So we from day one have really been trying to play by the rules.
I got to tell you, I do not feel like Bubble Boy on Seinfeld in the least. I feel like this is very comfortable.
It
very
is.
comfortable.
Have you in the past?
Yeah, I was wondering about that as well.
Depends on what circle
That's a
of
good
friends I ran
question.
with, but no. But I mean, I've never been in an igloo before. I mean, to have not a non-ice igloo and have this innovation brought to the town to like kind of help us out with what's going on with the COVID and adapt. I mean, this is wonderful. I love
there's
it.
no truth to the rumor that the doors are from Monsters Inc. Right?
Oh, that's right.
No truth to the rumor.
Yeah, look at that.
I checked it. I checked it.
That's a good one.
We are behind the green door right now. Just saying.
Is there
So
a
you
method?
can get the camera and try to check.
Is there any?
I'm allowed to touch the camera. Wow.
Just make sure, try to take note of where it is so you can put it back.
Was there anything about the door colors?
Well, I've done igloos in the past on another project I did in Wisconsin, and we bought the igloos preformed, and those came with zipper doors, and they were really cumbersome and hard hard for the people to get back in and forth.
Yeah.
So I decided I wanted to design these. We designed and built these in house, and so we decided we want to do a real door. And then when we put them on, I said, well, I want them to be distinctive, so let's have some fun with it. And so we so we've got red, yellow, green, blue, candy cane, and white snowman. Yeah.
That's great. And because these are becoming so world famous, you're actually wearing one of the jackets. We checked in front and saw all the gear that you have now.
So we literally created our own new logo for the mile marker M1M, and then we've added an igloo to the logo. It's a really fun, cute little logo. And now we've got hats and vests and Ellie Hansen coats. Some sweatshirts,
some great stuff.
Fun.
Some great stuff.
Honestly, you could do all your Christmas shopping there.
Exactly.
Like there's something for everybody in there.
Yeah.
The great stickers, the Helly Hansen gear.
I mean, it's top.
I own probably 5 or 6 pieces myself.
I'm with you.
The prices are reasonable too. The prices are reasonable.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
What a transformation from the boaters that come in through the season and the gas dock, and they come up either the ramp or through the parking lot or make the reservations, and they may have a hotel stay because not only is Mile Marker One a restaurant, but at the Cape Anse Marina they do have the hotel accommodations too.
32 rooms. Yeah.
32 rooms.
Which we're about to start a remodel.
Oh, really?
Oh, excellent.
Wow.
Excellent.
Breaking news.
Well, COVID put us behind a year, and so COVID slowed down. We've done well in all things considering COVID, but it hasn't been a banner year, but we're okay. And so we're starting to collect some funds and thinking about doing a slow process of maybe a few rooms at a time, maybe starting with the penthouse. But eventually we're going to gut and remodel the entire
Penthouse.
For the viewers that have been here in the summertime in past years and seen the outside deck and the views on that we're not able to show you this evening because we're actually featuring and focusing on what's going on in the off season. But what a transformation! Why are you laughing? This is what's going on. This is live and direct. I mean, look at the transformation.
I didn't know GMG had an off season and an in season.
GMG does not have that, but so does Mile Marker does.
Well, it's really been great because about COVID or not COVID, the deck basically sat empty all winter long, and so it's just now a great utilization of space. And I think when COVID goes away, these are going to remain. So I think we're kind of thinking about the timing will be igloos go away, tent goes up. Let's have summer. Tent goes away, igloos come up. So we'll miss 2 or 3 days a year.
I have a couple points. Number one, this is so unique to this area that if you have a birthday party, what a better place than have a birthday party here, right? Number two, any kind of special occasion. This is so fun and so cool.
It's warm in here.
I love it. Number two, if you can't get in here because these are gonna you have to call. I would get on the list right away. Book ahead right away. If you can't, Scotty and I were here for lunch this week. The food and the room out back is one of the nicest rooms in the city, and that's a no-brainer to go.
Absolutely.
So you can't go wrong here at all. I just love. It's only gotten better and better, and you guys are at the apex of what's happening in this city and at the forefront of innovation of entertaining.
Yeah,
I love
thank you
it
very much.
I really love it.
A lot of people still don't realize, but right before COVID, we launched our new dining room. Literally, we had our launch party.
Yeah, it was. It was that weekend. We were here. We had a party in the other room.
March 11th, 12th, we had our launch party.
Yeah.
For the brand new bar, for the brand new dining room. And then COVID shut us down on the 15th. So that room sat empty all fall and all summer because we just shut it down and kept people out here. So virtually it's still a brand new room, even though it's 9 months old.
I'd just like to add that we lost Tom Brady and St. Patrick's Day in the same day. You were ahead of the curve on the 15th, so we're happy to still be here.
Felicia, my sister, just chimed in. Mile marker tent for the party. She had her twins' birthday party.
That's right.
Under the tent over there. The big,
that was one of the best parties.
Mexican themed party. It was outrageous.
It was one of the best parties of the year.
So are they talking? You can talk. You don't have
Hannah,
to.
I like another drink over here.
in the,
I think
It's a
you
beautiful,
might need
great
this.
wait staff.
Yeah.
I'll have one more.
I'm good for now.
No problem,
Thank you so
Patrick.
much.
I'm good, thank you.
Awesome. I'll bring this
That's
right
Hannah.
over to you.
Thank
We
you,
introduced
Hannah.
Hannah
Hello,
earlier.
Caitlin. Welcome.
Caitlin's on,
There's the love.
and I see
Okay.
the staff members are wearing vests with the igloo on it
Yeah.
too.
Can you get those vests now here?
You can.
You can.
And
All right.
right in the entrance there. What do you call
Yeah.
it?
In the gift
The
shop,
lobby.
the hotel lobby / gift shop. Yeah.
What's your go-to dish here?
For the entree, I have to tell you, and I've said this every time we talk. I love every restaurant in Gloucester, and I support them heavily.
Yes.
So, but I will go out on a bragging right and tell you that we have the best steak in town. It's a grass-fed 14-ounce ribeye. It's out of its mind.
Wow.
I'm a steak guy, and there's not a lot of people anymore that are doing big steaks. It's a real steak. It's a good steak.
Wow.
Oh, wow. What do you know what the grade is? It's grass-fed.
It's grass-fed, so they don't do a USDA grade, but
Okay.
it's a beautiful cut of meat.
Oh my God.
And Safavi's reminding us about the bluefin blowout, which
Bluefin
we're hoping
blowout.
will come back
Oh,
this year.
That-
Yeah.
that
I
bless it
think a
comes
lot of
back, yeah.
people are wondering that,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's been asked many times over. It is up in the air since it's a charitable event.
Right,
and it's,
right.
And it's tough to ask for money for
Oh,
charity when we're going through such a tough time. So hopefully we'll rebound from last year, if not this year. I'm the voice of the Bluefin Blowout.
Ooh,
However,
Scotty.
I am not an end all be all at all. That's a Sedalia Schwartz and Warren Walkwest.
Well, Sedalia and Warren and I and Tobin are all in the same sheet. If we're allowed to be under that tent, the bluefin will be under that tent.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Breaking news.
I can't wait. I hope it happens. I really do.
Kate wanted to put her nomination in for the burrata salad here. She craves it and talks about it all
With
the
the
time.
steak tips.
With the steak tips on top,
With the
yeah.
steak tips.
So we have a summer burrata and a winter burrata. And our winter burrata is a grilled poached pear with burrata
that's right.
and a little bit of cranberry salad. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
In the summer months, we do it with blueberries and strawberries and arugula, which is great too. But they're both fantastic. I'm a big arugula.
Are you bringing in outside recipes and infusing those with Wheels or Chris, your chef, or is he bringing these in, or is there collaboration?
It's a collaboration. It's
Okay.
definitely a collaboration. So I've worked in a lot of restaurants. Wheels worked in a few, and so basically and again, dining out a lot gives you a lot of good things. So
Yeah.
we mix and match, we put them together, try to keep it fresh.
Seems like a good team.
What's interesting to me is there are spaces in town and that could 100% rest on the space. You have a hotel here, you have 100 dock spaces here. You know you're going to have built-in customers in the summertime. But the fact of the matter is, you guys are putting out some of the best food in town, even though you don't have to. Like this time of year, obviously you want to put out the best product you can.
Sure.
But there's a lot of places that are resort type places that people will go to, and the first thing they'll say to the concierge is like, "Where's the local place to go eat? Like that's not here because they think that it's just not going to be great."
Right.
But you guys are like right at the top of your game, and at the same time, like in a place where you could rest on your laurel on the space. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. My predecessor, who, to be honest with you, I've never met, but I've heard a lot of great stories about. He planted a lot of seeds here, and he got people to know the place and to come to the place. And so when I saw what he did, I said, well, all this stuff for me is to get the food forward and just put food in front. And so it's super important to me. I'm a food guy, so kind of again with what he did and what we're putting together is really kind of come together.
Nicole Wadsworth, Nicole Schraff would like to mention the avocado toast.
Mm-hmm.
So that's her. Everybody's chiming in with their favorites.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I was gonna call that out because I've been here a few times for breakfast, and like the breakfast is out of this world too.
We have some great breakfast menu items. The avocado toast is a
That's
little
up there.
unique. We make our own cashew cheese, which is really not cheese, but it's a cashew blend with some with some nutritional yeast in it. It's a really great spread that goes down the avocado, the fresh strawberries. It's a really, really tasty dish.
Well, you're from Vermont, so you're going to talk about the cheese. I
I'm
know,
from
and,
Vermont,
and the
yeah.
maple syrup, which
Yep.
that's what I
Maple, really have a little maple syrup in almost everything.
We have a drink with maple syrup.
We do. He's having it right there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
what
I
is
had
that?
it the
What is
last
that?
time I was there.
It's the Vermont salty dog. So
Yes,
it's a salted
Vermont
rim,
salty dog.
vodka with white grapefruit juice, and then a little bit of Vermont maple
It's
syrup
empty,
on top.
isn't it?
I'll tell you the fun story, the way that came about. So in Vermont, again, we put maple syrup on everything in Vermont. We do. So my grandmother,
Ketchup.
my grandmother, when she served us grapefruit in the morning, there wasn't sugar or brown sugar. It was maple syrup.
On grapefruit.
So on grapefruit.
Wow.
So my favorite part of the morning was when your grapefruit was done, you take the grapefruit and it's got syrup and syrup spilled outside the bowl, and you squeeze it into the
Oh
bowl,
my God.
bring it in, and then you drink it.
That is
And then I
awesome.
had a salty dog one day. I'm like, wait a minute,
That's awesome.
let's put those two
So
together.
funny.
So you put the grapefruit and the
That's
maple and the
awesome.
salt
Yeah.
and the vodka.
Mhm.
It's a home run.
So you gotta put the story under every drink.
This guy's a
It's awesome.
forward thinker, right?
Jeez, at age 10, you
At
were
age 10,
into this.
one of these days. One of these days.
Grandma, when I grow up, I'm gonna make a drink out of this.
Patrick, what's your schedule in the summer? How often are you working here 7 days a week?
7 days a week. Yeah, 7 days.
Is there any way we can get you out on the boat if we pull you out? You know, for a
I'll
little-
make
for
it
a
happen.
little-
I would love that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got to.
You bring
Let's do
you
it.
bring the maple syrup, and they'll bring the boat.
Perfect.
We're on
Perfect.
We'll do a mile marker.
You can get away for a 3-hour tour.
As long as it's 3.
We'll do a mile marker out on the beach. We'll order takeout,
Ooh.
bring it out on the beach.
Mile marker on the beach with catering.
Oh.
Look at that.
That's the thing. I mean, the boats pass here. You gotta, if you're going to Wingasheek
Yep.
from the harbor, you gotta pass mile marker. You can pull up, order takeout. You get ice
Ice
and drinks.
underrated item that's available.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
ice.
we have ice. We sell a lot of ice. And,
Well, gas.
and a reminder,
Gas.
we do takeout.
The gas would be obvious.
And we do we have delivery
Not
as
the
well.
call.
And a call out to Delivery Shark. They're our delivery guys, and they do a great job.
Do they deliver by boat?
They don't deliver by boat yet.
Yeah.
I know, but it's a great company. They really do a great job.
Oh, they do. They do.
Yeah, they don't hammer you on fees.
No, they don't.
Like,
No. Delivery
Yeah,
Shark is
actually,
actually great.
I just read they actually did a post yesterday on Facebook talking about some of these other services, like the national internet ones, how they like take a majority of the money, and Delivery Shark doesn't take any of the money. They just get their delivery fee.
Yeah, it's just
Delivery
it's straight-
fee.
The restaurant keeps the money.
Yeah, it's a $3 fee. So I mean, if
Yeah.
you're sitting at home over on Eastern Point, if you want for $3,
It's a
It costs you that in gas to get from Eastern Point to get here and get back.
Yeah.
So that's actually
Not to
a
keep
great
doing
thing.
the cocktail talk here, but do you sell them?
we
To
sell
go?
cocktails to go. We do.
Yeah.
We've got 16-ounce bottles and 750 bottles. Yeah.